Hello, in this video I'm going to go through a couple of the stock reports. These are available on the Redthorn SP system and the main system. I'll be running them through the SP workflow. They're available in the main system in inventory management, stock and then general reports. I'm going to start with the stock take report, which is exactly as it sounds. It's a way of running a stock take or producing a stock take report and passing it to the staff to run a stock take. So you can do this by location or material code. I'm going to run it by material code. You can list all items, or you can list items and exclude items with no stock, or exclude any consumables. I'm going to exclude items with no stock just to shrink the list down, otherwise I'll get every material code. And here you can do it from material codes, location ranges, and across categories. So you might categorize your raw materials or your materials, or categorize your materials and parts. And I'm going to or you can also list gins on the report, so it will show the gins on the report. I'm going to run it without gins. So run the report, and here we go. List of materials, what the stock is in the unit of purchase and the unit of measure, or what the in theory stock is, and there you can allow your staff members to go through and do a shop floor count. And then you can also see, if you're running the offcut module, you can see that this item in particular contains some offcuts. So that's the stock take report. Obviously fill that in and then you can make stock adjustments as needed. And now I'm going to run the other report, which is the stock valuation. So print stock valuation. Now there's first thing to note, there's two ways you can do this, which aren't particularly obvious at first glance. Is you can display prices, which will just bring them to the screen. Sorry, wrong one. You can calculate only, which will just bring them to the screen, or you can print and calculate, which will give you a report. So I'll run them both when I get to that point. So again, you can run them again against a range of material codes by category or location. You can include or exclude sub-assemblies or put them in only. This is a critical one to think about. You can put them at the current material database price, so that's the material price you've got set in the material database against that material, or the price they were bought in at against the purchase order they were raised against. So it's a consideration which one you use there. You can choose whether you display the prices that were paid at the time rather than the totals. And you can also include items where you have no stock but you do have a requirement for stock due to MRP. So I'll run the report with display prices, with calculate only, and you'll see it just gives me that stock value. So it's a very quick way of getting a stock value. If I run the report, print and calculate, all being well, it should run me a full report with the individual valuations and the totals at the end. And this is better information because it gives you the balance and it gives you the allocation position of that material. So in summary, there's two reports there: stock take reports to be used for what it sounds like, running stock takes, and stock valuation, which can give you a instant stock value but also give you a more detailed view of the position of stock.